Like what we got planted in here is for water. You know, like it gets water, a lot of water in there.
Uh-huh.
And there's a pipe that goes through under the driveway. And so how we handle it with the type of plants, but the type of plants we have bring dragonflies, which also for mosquitoes. So you know
So the dragonflies will take care of the mosquito issue.
Yeah, house right out. She wanted to break up the view of you can maybe the truck or something like that, into that house. So then we have that little the keyhole gardens. So those are all like separate, maybe little
have groupings.
Yeah.
So tell me about the plants that you have here in the ditch line.
Right. They all like water. Oh, this is papyrus.
I thought it looked familiar. Papyrus. I've seen that in Egypt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then this was beautiful. It's all full of purple. It was all full of purple flowers. And that is a nitrogen fixer. It's part of the guild plants,
What is that called?
Lespedeza.
Lespedeza.
Yeah.
And what have you gilded together here?
Well, we've got the lemongrass, which is deep rooted, so it's what do you call it? A nutrient accumulator. This is the nitrogen fixer. We've got some pollinators. It's part of this whole thing. This here attracts beneficial wasps. I guess it's a garlic chive.
Garlic
Chive.
Garlic chive.
That's a dune sunflower, like it grows on the beach.
And I've seen that.
Yeah.
On the beach.
So it does well on slopes. Sunny slopes like this.
Sunny, sandy slopes.
Yeah. The elephant ears are also, they're good for the wasps. I mean the dragonfly. And then this is an almond tree. You know that, right?
It's doing really well since the last time I saw it.
And then right behind it is a Mexican marigold. Take a snippet of that. I don't know if you've tried that one before. Just pull a leaf off and whatever. Taste it. Smell it. Is it good?
Very nice.
Yeah. Right. And this is a butterfly weed, but it's past. It was full of flowers all year.
I'm trying to pinpoint the flavor. What's something similar to that?
Anise.
Yes, it has an anise flavor.
And the fennel. Fennel brings parasitic wasps as well for the aphids.
Yeah. Taste it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You make salads out of it.
It's a great flavor.
Is it? Cranberry hibiscus.
Oh wow.
So you
Cranberry
use
hibiscus.
You use it for like garland. On your salad.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah. So, what else do we have here? You want to know that? This is a dwarf chestnut.
Okay. And why plant that here?
Well, it's going to grow up, obviously, and we just want to have a tree out here for the nuts, and so we got like the almond and this one here. Down in that, this always stays wet, so down in there, that's well, we have a swamp sunflower and that blue ageratum. That plant.
Ageratum?
It's not an ageratum.
It's not an ageratum? It looks like it.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it. I used to use it all the time in New Jersey. I didn't know it would grow here, and I found it.
Looks nice.
Isn't it pretty?
It is, yeah.
So it likes the wet. So all this likes the wet, and we put the bananas in because the bananas like to have wet feet. And they that type of banana there is going to be like a finger banana.
The very small.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that called?
That one is Orinoco.
Orinoco.
Orinoco, yeah.
And how frost resistant is it?
It'll probably die back.
It'll die back, but it'll come back out.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm. And will it have time to produce bananas?
It may. I mean, they were like this. So, it all depends on how long. If it stays hot until like January, like normally, then that's when it should start producing. These are just Mexican petunias.
Yes, I've got a few of those in my yard, and the deer like to eat them.
Oh yeah, you got the petunias. What else? You want to take a shot of the herb thing?
Okay. Next grouping.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to take a shot of like the herb,
Okay.
the old garden?
Did we get any strawberries this year?
Yeah, yes. I don't know if this is good or maybe the other way. You might need a good shot here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what is this again?
Artemisia.
Artemisia.
Wormwood.
Okay.
Excuse me.
In wormwood.
Yeah. It's an herb.
What does it taste like?
I'm not a fan of the taste. It's like, you can get it. No.
No. Doesn't do anything for you. What about the
Those are cardoon.
cardoon? I love these.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what do you have in between? Right here.
That's lavender.
That is lavender.
It's French lavender.
Okay. Is that a new tree?
No, it's a dwarf peach. We had it there.
Okay, it's been there.
Look at the ladybugs hanging out.
Yeah, there's a ladybug there.
Eating the aphids off the tree. Grazing aphids. And under all that, you got some oregano. There's a perennial peanut back of there. It's already getting next year's growth. These Mexican sage.
Mm-hmm.
See them coming up?
Yes.
That's next year's growth.
Yeah. Mexican sage.
Yeah. Salvia leucantha. All the salvias. We have a lot of different salvias here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's hummingbirds come and visit this all the time.
Ah.
You can see the bees there. But
Yeah. Yeah. There's a bumblebee there.
yeah. And there's when you buy these things, this is like a white on purple, there's purple on purple, there's all kinds of different. You'll see when you walk around. What is it again? The Mexican sage? It's beautiful. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
What is the tree there?
They're volunteers. They're legumes.
Okay.
They just came on their own. In the right place.
Yeah, that's perfect. There's
Yeah.
two of them.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Well, the soil needed nitrogen.
Uh-huh.
It had enough carbon. That's what you put on proposal. When the soil's carbon to nitrogen ratio. I want to be able to explain it to the kids. Yeah. So it's the whole compost idea.
Maybe that should be one of the teachable things.
Yeah.
And what is this here?
Those are they're called Delosperma. It's an ice plant. In the morning, it's full of yellow flowers. Just closing down now because it's just
Yeah.
that's what it does.
Will that die back in the winter?
Yeah, eventually, you know, in the deep winter. California, the rocks.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She's from Southern California, and he's from San Francisco area.
Okay.
He went to Caltech. She got from a few different places. I'm trying to remember. I think this is salvia as well.
Yeah, that has an unusual bloom.
Yeah. Salvias are good. Yeah, here's another one. They're great for the fall.
Yeah, this is a great salvia.
Yeah.
Do you know what the variety of this salvia is?
Could be indigo spires or something.
All right, let's go to the next area.
We're going to go this way?
Okay, let's do that. And this is where you have plans to build a greenhouse. Is that
Turmeric.
turmeric? That is turmeric.
Yeah, the root is what you're going to do.
Right, I don't think I've ever seen it. Huh. So the root is what is dried and used in cooking.
Yeah, you just grate it. That's the moringa tree. That was like 2 to 3 feet.
Oh, I remember that, that moringa. And I think I told you that first time I learned of that was when I was in the Philippines.
Uh-huh.
They were using it in some dishes there.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. And what do we have here?
I think that's a kumquat.
Kumquat, okay.
You want us to take the wrap off the papaya? Yeah.
It smells so nice.
Really? You smell like papaya? Bruce, look at this.
Wow. That has really grown a lot.
See how I fixed it? I put a splint on it.
Oh, great.
Okay, yes, yes. Oh, wow.
Trying to assuage my guilt.
Right. Looks real good.
Very nice.
See, it's got a bit back a little bit.
That's from last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the papaya, you're probably familiar with that from the Philippines as well.
Yes.
Yeah. It's tropical, so it's not subtropical.
Mm-hmm.
So 50 degrees, it starts to die back.
Uh-huh.
And so it was supposed to be 40s last night, so.
Yeah. So it has a little damage
Yeah, a little
on
damage.
the ends of the exterior of the leaves.
Yeah, and that's why we want to build
Extremities.
a greenhouse. So this whole place it'll stay nice and warm in here.
Yeah.
These are Mexican sunflowers, and they're just getting ready to flower.
Uh-huh.
And we basically planted them for screening and then
Okay.
shade.
I can see the blooms on top,
Yeah,
or buds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Naranjila, naranjila,
N
N-A-R.
J.
J, yeah.
A J N A R J I L L A.
And you're supposed to you crush the fruit and make juice. Or, it's a juice that you would add to other juices. And the grapefruit's coming up. See it?
Yeah.
show the trellis in terms of, we're gonna spalia the fruit trees on it. So there's not, can't really see that yet.
Uh-huh.
I'll put these on here.
But the trellis behind the fence was.
I'll put these here. So it's also gonna take the heat off of this wall in the summertime.
Now, what is this, Don?
Sunchoke, Jerusalem artichoke.
Okay.
It was full of yellow flowers, but not now. So you eat the root, you know that.
Uh-huh. Yep.
We're trying table grapes. If they make it. They were rated for Georgia, and we weren't sure, Of course the muscadines would live, but she doesn't like muscadines. She's
Yeah.
from California, so they like
I
it.
see.
Yeah, she wanted table grapes, so that's the best I can find.
Muscadines are great, if you
Yeah.
but if not very many people really like
Right.
to eat them.
Yeah. And then that's boysenberry. So we have a row of boysenberry over there.
Okay. I see you got asparagus too.
Yeah, asparagus.
Nice marigolds.
Yeah. And lemongrass is over there.
Some more of the legumes.
Yeah, I
Or-
think they're the name is Sesabiana. S-E-S Sesabiana. Sesebiana. So I'm going to collect the seeds. We're going to use them at the school. So we can
Okay.
get some, get some bunch of trees up quick and get some.
Yeah.
leaves out there.
Yeah.
And here we have. There's a nitrogen fixer in here. I'm trying to remember. It's Baptisia. Baptisia australis.
Baptisia.
Yeah. And then there's Seminole pumpkin. It's really a squash, but it's in the pumpkin family.
Okay.
What I call it Baptisia? No, it's a legume.
It's a legume.
That's
Okay.
why I put it in. Believe it or not, we have a gala apple tree here. It's it's only first year. And then back there we got blackberry. And, I don't know if you want to show these. They're just starting out. The cabbage.
Some red cabbage.
Yeah. And then this is the dwarf Nemois bananas. And what we did was we got a lot of water coming from that roof over there, and then so we basically dished it out. We sort of collect it right in here.
Collect it where the bananas need it.
Yeah. And then we use a lot of mulch. There's lots and lots of organic. Bananas like organic, and they like it wet. So and these give regular bananas. And
And-
again, they're hardy to our zone, but pretty cold. To produce. And behind it is how do we call it? Cassia. It's a nitrogen. It's another legume. And we have you can't see it now. But in the back corner is an American beautyberry.
American beauty berry. And edible?
Yeah. Calicarpia.
Calicarpia.
No, it's not. It's edible for animals.
Okay, not for humans.
No. This would be This is an edible hibiscus, not a cranberry hibiscus. You eat the leaf, and this is the only leaf you could actually eat in a salad, so you don't have to. Doesn't have any cyanide on it. It's subtropical.
Okay.
Now, like this one here, you can.
That's not the edible kind.
No.
That would
Well,
be
it's edible,
toxic.
but you'd have to boil it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toxic raw.
Yeah. And the sugar cane, of course,
Sugar cane. We grew sugar cane when I was growing up, and we really didn't do anything with it, but feed the birds.
Okay. So the whole idea was to get some, some screening,
Uh-huh.
and while the trees grow, this is an Asian pear,
Okay.
and so just to fill in. Back in there is an elderberry, so that'll fill up that space in there. See that right down there?
Uh-huh. An elderberry there.
Sambucus.
And what is that with the...
That's a roselle in Jamaica. They look to we make red zinga tea with that. Take the calyx and dip it in boiling water. She figured out some dishes with it. She's been cooking with it.
say that again? What is it?
Oh, roselle.
Roselle.
Yeah, it's in the hibiscus family as
Okay.
well.
And it's made...
Red
you can make
zinga
tea out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's used a lot in Jamaican food.
Okay. Cool. And this screen wasn't here
No.
when I was here
yeah,
last.
just to provide some enclosure for her patio and
Uh-huh. Some privacy.
yeah, some privacy. It wasn't supposed to be as tall, but they wanted to screen from their house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like that. Then I'll show you. We got an olive tree.
Olive.
Yeah, it actually had some olives on it.
Huh.
So I guess the birds ate it. It was kind of full of olives.
Nice.
And of course, there's lemons, right?
What do we have here?
What do you call this thing? Gaillardia.
Goulardia.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
Well, it's native to here. This is more of a cultivar, but they're native along the beach.
Uh-huh.
But on the Isle of Palms, you got them all over.
Okay. And this...
That's the Mexican marigold.
Bees are having a heyday.
Yeah. They're coming back out. I can't tell you the name of this. I just liked it, and it'll grow. It's a vine. It's a hardy vine. It'll grow on here. This is a weeping plum. It'll get huge. It's like huge. I mean, it's huge, and the branches like that. Yeah, I just keep cutting it so it just weeps and weeps. So it's like for first year it's fine, but yeah.
Very nice.
Probably year 3 it's gonna be really beautiful. You see this ground cover? It's like a mimosa ground cover.
Yeah.
So again, it's a legume.
Do the leaves collapse when you touch them?
No, it's not sensitive plant. Those are pineapple guave. Those shrubs, and they're going to be used for screening and also for, you can eat the flower, and it'll produce a fruit.
Yeah, and I think they were blooming last time I was here.
Okay. Did you taste the flower?
I don't remember tasting it now.
Yeah. Good. So, yeah, this is a way of just taking care of this area in here.
And what about this?
Oh, that's a cassia.
Cassia.
Yeah. Cassia by capillaris. And there's a cassava. And a yucca.
Brian gave me one of those,
Yeah,
and it was just a stick
Yeah.
in April.
Yeah.
And now it is much taller than me
Okay.
and probably 2 or 3 times as wide as me. They grow very fast.
Yeah. So, just before the frost, when it's going to stop, when you have frost, you can just cut them in sections
Uh-huh.
and put them together and put them, in a cool, dry place.
Okay. So I just cut the sections.
Yeah, just sections of wood,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. So it looked like you just have a stick, and then you plant that stick.
So in the spring I can plant it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the root
The root is what you eat.
is edible.
Yeah.
But it is toxic, right?
Cyanide. Yeah.
It has cyanide in it.
Yeah. So Roxy boiled it for 20 minutes, threw the water out, boiled it again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You peel it like a potato.
Yes.
First,
Yeah.
and then.
But they both still woke up with headaches.
Yeah, that's what she said. They both had headaches.
Ah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I think I will just forego eating it and.
I don't know. Yeah, I was in a Dominican restaurant in Brooklyn,
Uh-huh.
and they had like cassava and eggs. You know.
I had cassava desserts,
Okay.
other dishes in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now the leaf, when I talked to the Southeast Asia people, Philippines and beyond, when the leaf is just coming out like green like this,
Uh-huh.
they told me they substitute this as for kale.
Okay, it's
So
like a green.
Yeah, they cook it like kale.
Mm-hmm.
They said when it gets hotter, it's not really good anymore. So the new growth. And then you have a persimmon, of course. You got that.
Very nice. There's a lot of persimmons on it.
Yeah, yeah. She cooks with that. And that's an Okinawan spinach. That's a perennial spinach. You could eat that leaf off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cook it. That gets like a low ground cover.
Okay, and that's from Okinawa?
Yeah.
What is that there with the yellow colored leaves?
It's a variegated Asiatic jasmine.
Okay.
I just put this so it goes crazy. Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. It's so unique.
Yeah. It'll just sprawl out. You have some more roselle here. See, it's a different type of salvia.
Okay. Oh. Huh. Very nice.
And that's a Tibicina.
Tipicina. I saw some of those in downtown Charleston.
Yeah. So you know about this is a vegetable garden. These are all keyhole planters.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, but whose idea was this?
this one was my idea, but the front one was
Brian's idea to do the keyholes
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah. I just thought that, rather than her bending and bending down.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of an interesting plant. You might want to delve into that a little bit.
Mm.
It's a French lemon marigold.
French lemon marigold.
Now the marigold, these kind of marigolds, they ward off nematodes in the soil.
Mm-hmm.
So these are good to plant around all your vegetables. This one and the other one too, the Mexican marigold.
They do what?
They ward off the nematodes.
Oh, okay. So,
nematodes.
okay,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah. What is this used for?
I don't know.
But it has a good flavor.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Steve and I we're gonna market this to some chefs.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have comfrey, which is a nutrient accumulator. We got one here too. It's great for medicinal, healing purposes, but it's also a nutrient. It brings up nutrients.
Mm-hmm. You can make a tea out of that, right?
Yeah. And then of course we got lettuce and we got some other.
Uh-huh.
And this is the okra. We cut them. These are like okra trees.
Uh-huh.
You see, yeah, look.
The red okra and
Yeah.
green. Yep.
See
The red okra that we grew was very hard
Yeah.
and pithy. It
Yeah.
didn't have much edible
Right.
skin to it.
yeah, that's true. More for the ornamental.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
Brian gave me a few.
Yeah.
Good to experiment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so in between all these fields, we're going to do this at school, Steve. We
What'd you
put
say?
little compost bins
Mm-hmm.
just for like the kitchen waste.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Small
Yeah,
and manageable.
yeah.
You have any other vegetables planted over here? Is that nasturtium?
Yeah, we got nasturtium. Yeah, it's just getting started.
And some
Collard
collards. Okay. Yeah.
and kale.
Purple something.
Kale.
Purple kale.
Well, this one's kale anyway. No, not that.
Oh, this one is broccoli.
Your broccoli. So she, can wash her vegetables.
Nice. Convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
What does it say on
I don't see a label.
it? I forget the name. It's an herb.
It smells like a Queen Anne's lace.
No, it's not.
No, I know it's not, but it has the kind of a aroma to it.
Oh.
Huh.
Maybe throw it in soup or something. There's another salvia.
Yeah, I just saw 2 bees on it just a moment ago.
Yeah. Salvia uliginosa. It gets huge. Huge. It'll be like,
Oh, wow.
and full of yellow flowers.
And that'll come back up again?
Yeah. Yeah, these are all everything we've used is perennials. The only issue would be with some of the subtropical perennials.
Mm-hmm.
So they won't come back, but you have to save the. If you save some piece of it, they'll come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Another salvia here. The camellia just started blooming today.
Very nice. Yeah.
We have a strawberry guava. And then that's a pigeon pea.
All right. That was really small.
Right, remember?
Yes. Wow.
So that's a little bit for screening, and then it's also a nitrogen fixer.
Mm-hmm.
And then right in there is a tart cherry
Okay. Tart cherry.
that we're experimenting, trying some of that. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to do well in our zone. There's two blueberries. There's one here, one there. Blueberries. In the center is I gotta see what that is. I don't know that we planted that.
Is that a fruit tree also there?
Right here is a dwarf peach.
A dwarf peach. What is that one like there?
That's a good question. I'm not sure that I planted it. It may, maybe a weed, but it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. When weeds come up and they flower, I leave them because
Absolutely.
they're pollinated,
Yeah. Yeah.
as well as using photosynthesis. We use their green,
Mm-hmm.
for their photosynthate.